Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex. Quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs. Relativity theories, worlds getting small. Grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep. Grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold. Brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down. Actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice. Maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everybody? Taco Cat, me first. You didn't need to redeem me first, Taco. If you just submit your question, there's nobody in the queue right now. But yeah, I will do your question first. All right. Welcome, everyone. What day is it? Tuesday? Tuesday. Nice. Today's Veterans Day. Pretty cool.
That's dope.
It's a holiday, but also in the U.S., it's a day where like we celebrate those and remember those who served in our armed forces. Which I have a couple friends. We've actually had some podcast guests that served in the Marines. Right? One of my friends, I work out with him all the time. He did 2 tours in Afghanistan, and you guys asked him some questions here on the stream. So, his name's Tony. Thank you, Tony, for your service. As much as I know some people disagree with like what the American military complex does, and we're not always the best. We're not always the good guys, but notwithstanding, it is a pretty big sacrifice for people to put themselves in harm's way for defending freedom or doing all sorts of other stuff that enable us to still be number one, baby.
That's dope.
Anyways, yeah, so welcome. Any news today? Let me think. I can probably help you with both problems. Yeah, Taco Cat, that's okay. Yeah, the queue's not very long right now. It does get longer later, though. No. So, applications of rational equations. Great. Yeah, we will do it. Yeah, nice. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything else. No news. Let's just get right into it. Let's help Taco out with some questions. If you guys got your own questions, remember, you can always submit them to the website, www.actualofficehours.com. But anyways, let's get started. Welcome, everyone, to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education. We're the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Whatever you need help with, we can probably do it. And if we can't do it, we know someone who can. That's what I like to say. Let me start this on Discord for us. Let's get us going on TikTok. This was actually a biology question I did yesterday, which was pretty fun. I think DMs submitted this one, right? Didn't you, DMs? My boy Blue, dude. My boy Blue. What's up, Scrimblue? River's here too. And there we go. Let's connect to TikTok. Can you do my high school vectors question? I just submitted it last stream, but you didn't get to it. It's still unsolved in the Discord. Yes. What was your username, Sir Josh? What did you submit your username as? I thought a lot of people actually did go through and do a lot of the questions. Let's see, if we go to unsolved. Oh, is this yours? This one? The pyramids? Someone hasn't solved this yet. Okay. I'll add this to the list. I'm going to do Taco Cats first. Because he's first on the queue, and then I will do this one. But, yeah. Joseph's been an absolute G. So has everybody else. Burrito, Narovsky, Zach, E2I Pie. Shout out to Zach. Zach went ahead and this was a student's question from yesterday we didn't get to. Burrito did a solution which didn't look too messy. And then it looks like Zach said he made some mistakes. Well, not mistakes. Said I regretted my choices. So he did a Laplace transform. Very cool, Zach. So, and then yes, Joseph did this during his stream. So, yeah, awesome. This is working exactly the way I wanted it to work, which is we help you guys out with your problems, and if I can't get to them because the stream is only 3 hours long, then we have a bunch of other awesome science, math streamers, friends, partners, and they can help you out as well. Yeah, JC, there's Joseph. Yeah, let's shout out Joseph. Joseph's great. I'm glad, Joseph, you're getting a little bit of traction. I saw you had nine viewers. Do you have VODs turned on, though? I will say, it would be nice to be able to see your streams afterwards. I don't think you have them turned on yet. Because I've gone to your thing before. Was it Twitch? Actually, I can probably just click it. Oh, you haven't published them. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well, yeah, let me know when you publish them. I always like to... Because you do stream kind of early for my time. It was like 6:15 in the morning for me. Which I don't think I'll be awake. But, oh, you'll publish the last one? Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see. That way, I can help you out, give you like some pointers on stuff, feedback. I was going to say also, JC, if you want to use this queue system website, I can give you the password for the admin panel, and you're more than welcome to just use it during your stream if you want. I can give you, it's easy. There's like a quick little breakdown on like how the admin panel works for it. It's basically just to like delete entries or like post them to the Discord, but it's pretty easy. Zach's actually writing his own. He's developing his own because he's an awesome coding guy and wants to do that. He also has different ideas for how he wants to do his queue system. He wants to do like native LaTeX integration with like the text. It was mostly people watching me, by the way, lol. I'm not getting enough random people to... Okay, cool. Could we do cryptic crosswords and random chats? Nice. Yeah, no, that's totally cool. Yeah, JC, yeah. You just started streaming too. So, I'm glad we're at least, like, getting people from our community watching you. Getting new people will come. It just takes time. It's you have to, like, move your way through the ranks such that the algorithm deems you worthy for random people to see you. Which... I will say, I've had this debate because YouTube and TikTok are great for exposing to new people. The issue is that I think for YouTube, you need 1,000 subs before it'll let you do it. And I think TikTok, you need 10,000. It's even more. So I'm considering, because I know Ramton wants to kind of do this, like stream and help people out. I can just give you guys my stream key if you want to be able to stream to YouTube. I don't know about TikTok. TikTok is kind of weird. They don't give me a stream key. I have to go through like some OAuth thing. But at least for YouTube, for sure, I could give you a stream key so that you could at least still stream to YouTube and get random people discovering you that way. And then you can always refer to them to be like, hey, make sure you go like subscribe to my YouTube so that I get up to 1,000 subscribers and then I can do this myself. Yeah. Yeah, totally cool. There you go. Yeah, I don't have one. Yeah, so JC, yeah, create a YouTube. There you go. There's a little action item for you. Yeah, go create a YouTube. They're great. Yeah, so I'm saying that if Scrimblow, because I realize there's some barriers to entry to being able to stream on the other platforms, I'm happy to like share my key with people like I approve of. I mean, there's a little bit of risk, right, in me like just giving my stream key out to people because technically they could do whatever with it. But get yourself a YouTube account, JC, because I think that is a great source of new questions. And then we can work on building your YouTube account up enough so that you can stream on your own. You're good, Alistair. Good to see you. But yeah, Scrimbo, we do stream on YouTube, yeah. So again, if you go to this website, we're going to do Taco Cat's question right now. www.actualofficehours.com. We have links to our YouTube. We have links to our Twitch. We have links to... oh, I don't have links to the TikTok. Interesting. If you click on bio here, though, however, that'll give you the links to the TikTok, as well as my PhD thesis, if you want to read that. People keep asking me, like, what did you do your PhD on? So I finally put a link there for it. Can I graph rational asymptotes? I can, yeah. So if you have a question, right, you just found us either through TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Lysosome, good. You posted a screenshot. Go to this website, www.actualofficehours.com, and submit a screenshot to me of what you want me to go through, and I'll do it. Let me make sure I got our YouTube chat working. My major is in physics. What's up, Bob? But I do math. I do a lot of math. You have your math exam tomorrow? Uh-oh. Well, let's help you out. Okay. So once you've submitted your question to the website, it'll show up on the queue here. So this is Taco Cat's question. And... oh, this is the classic vectors in the river question. And then I will do this one next because I said I would. And then Lysosome, you're up after that. So here, let me put this over here probably. I lagged. Uh-oh. My major is physics. I have a PhD in physics. That's what I got my PhD in. Yes, thank you, Jack Johnson. Jack knows this. What's up, Jack? Let me delete this page. November 18th is the start of university application dates. Yeah, if you're applying to university, it starts now. Shit talking about their entrance exams? Well, yeah. Good luck on all of them. If you need help with them, I've helped a couple students get into various graduate programs, colleges. I mean, I'm happy to take a look at like any essays or personal statements if you want like some advice. We've also had like college admission gurus show up to our stream before, and they've given advice. Uni's great, yeah. Okay, here, Taco Cat, let me do this one, and then I'll get back to everything on chat. But let me help out Taco Cat real quick. I did Ahmed. I slept so well, dude. I slept so heavy, dude. It was such a heavy sleep. All right. You can kayak in still water at 3 miles per hour. You kayak on the river upstream 5 miles and downstream 5 miles. Okay. The total trip takes you 6 hours. What is the speed of the current of the river? These are always kind of like tricky questions. I think because people get messed up with like what like relative speed and like absolute speed is. I get messed up too. I might screw this up honestly as well, but let's hope I don't. So okay, it says let's pretend the river is flowing this way. Yeah, let's pretend the river's flowing here. So this is V River. Okay. And what we know is I kayak on the river 5 miles upstream and... wait. Oh, I'm not even going across the okay. Usually there's something where like you're trying to cross the river and like you go at this direction, but you end up like going at this direction. Oh, this isn't so bad. Okay. All right. Okay. So here's what happens. You go up for 5 miles. And then you come back, which is downstream. for 5 miles. And we know that the whole trip takes you 6 hours. Okay. And then the whole thing. So we can say like T total is equal to 6 hours. All right. I'm going to call this like T1. This is the amount of time you spend going up. So that's the first part of the time trip. And then this is the second part, T2. That's going back down. All right. What we know from physics, and maybe you're learning this in math, this is a rate of change question as well, is that distance is equal to speed times time. Which, great. Yeah, sure. So, going upstream. Upstream means you're fighting the river. Right? The river's like slowing you down. So, we know that 5 miles is going to be equal to my speed, which is 3. So, we're going to say, right? But then it's 3 minus... Are you saying C? Yeah. Yeah, speed and rate are the same time. Yeah, distance is rate times time. Yeah, it's better to say speed because it's like the rate of what? It's the rate of distance per unit time. Sure, okay, use C for current, that's fine. So yeah, so your effective speed is 3 minus how much the river's pushing you back. So 3 minus C, and this is times T1. And then you have 5 miles is equal to 3 plus C times T2. Right? And this is an equation where we have 3 unknowns. I don't know T1, I don't know T2, and I don't know C. So that means I need a third equation, right? And the third equation is, and fast to BB is right, is that T1 plus T2 is equal to 6. Very cool. All right, now this is just like math. It's math. So you could do substitution. I'm trying to think if there's a cleaner way to do this. Oh, for circuit, I prefer node, I think. Fembox. I think I can do mesh, but I just sometimes forget what it is. You're bulked up on algebra? Nice, dude. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. This is annoying. This is annoying algebraically to do. All right, let's see. 5 is equal to 3t1 minus ct1. I'm trying to think what I want to do to like make this look nice. 5 is equal to... I want gold. It's equal to 3t2 plus ct2. And... okay, here's what we can do. I'm going to add these two equations to each other. The tried and true method would be to rewrite that T1 is equal to 6 minus T2. And then plug that in for here. And then you have two equations with two unknowns, and you can do more plugging in systems of equations. Oh, yeah, sir. Yeah. Submit a screenshot of the question. I'll do it. So then here's the... oh, I see. Oh, Femvox, you have a cool idea. I like Fem's idea actually better. This sorry, this would also work. So you would get 10 is equal to 3t1 plus 3t2 minus ct1 plus ct2. Okay. So then this would be 10 is equal to 3t1 plus t2 minus... and then what is this? This is C. And this is like T1 minus T2. Right? So, and then you know T1 plus T2 is equal to 6. But then you don't know what T1 minus T2 is. That's annoying. Thanks for the jewels, Mr. McGuire. Let's do it Femvox's way. I think Femvox's way is actually nicer. I think that is kind of a cooler way to do it. If I do 5 is equal to 3 minus C T1 And 5 is equal to 3 minus c t2. I think it does work as well, Habibi, but watch what we do. Good night, Poisoned. You're in Spain, right, Poisoned? Let's divide both sides by 3 minus c. And then on this side, let's divide... this is 3 plus c, sorry. Divide by 3 plus c. Thank you. Yep. Good job, Habibi. Good catch. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Because then 5 over 3 minus c is equal to t1. 5 over 3 plus c is equal to t2. And now you can just add them together, right? So now if I add these two equations together, I get 5 over 3 minus c plus 5 over... What's up, 1K? Good to see you, dude. 3 plus c is equal to t1 plus t2. But then I know t1 plus t2, that's t total, which is equal to 6. Okay, so now you have 5 over 3 minus c plus 5 over 3 plus c is equal to 6. Is there a way to just look at this under, like, by inspection? I think you just do c equals 2. It's just a lucky guess. Watch what happens. 5 over 3 minus 2 plus 5 over 3 plus 2. That's equal to 5 over 1 plus 5 over 5, which is equal to 6. Yeah. No, but you can also guess. You can guess, Taco Cat. When you see something like this, you know the answer's gonna be nice. So just look at it like by inspection. Be like, all right, is C1? Like, no, that doesn't really work. Is C equal to 2? I was like, ooh, that does work. Yeah. Yeah, the rigorous way to do this would be to get hell of a guess. I mean, work smarter, not harder. This is also, you know, a high school level question. Teacher's not gonna fuck with you and make something like difficult. They're probably using whole numbers because they want to grade something nice as well. You're right that the correct way to do this would be to get common denominators and then solve. I think you would get a quadratic then, though, unfortunately. Yeah, solve by inspection is chef's kiss, yeah. Okay, but I'll leave it as an exercise to the reader if you want to go through and show how to solve it with the common denominators. Okay, let's do this one real quick for you. This was your other question. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, you can just say, this is legit. You can say guess C equals 2 and then just show it works, and your teacher has to give you credit. There's no way they would get mad at you on a test for doing that. I mean, that's actually showing that you're pretty brilliant. Yeah, you're allowed to say guess. Okay. Is this kind of the same thing? Except like, okay. So this is Marietta to Woodstock, and going there, T1 equals 1, and then coming back, T2 equals 3, and then rate, I guess you guys are using R, is equal to 4, and then wind is W, right? Okay. So you have some unknown distance. So distance, which you don't know, D, is equal to the speed going there, well, that's going to be 4 plus W, right? Because if you do it in an hour, which is shorter than 3 hours, you must have the speed helping you out. So this is times 1. And then coming back, same distance, right? It's the same distance going there, coming back, so you can use the same variable. That's equal to 4 minus W times 3. And now you just need to solve for W, I guess, right? Well, this is easy, because you can just divide the two equations by each other at this point, right? So you just get 1 is equal to, or it's equal to 4 plus W over 4 minus W times like 1/3. Right? If I divide these two by each other, you get D over D, which equals 1. Okay, so then 3 is equal to 4 plus W over 4 minus W. Chat, do we see something else? You could just like do this by inspection. I'm curious. I think W equals 2 again. Because watch. 4 plus 2 over 4 minus 2 is equal to 6 over 2, which is equal to 3. Yeah, it does work out. Okay, you need me to back up? Okay, well, 1 sec. All right, yeah, sorry. I did this one kind of fast. Okay, so what I did was I took this equation and then I divided it by this equation. So when I do that, the master of inspection, the master of just, these are easy high school questions. This is D over D, which is equal to 1. And then you do this divided by this. So that's 4 plus W over 4 minus W times 1 divided by 3. The 4 plus W, that's the speed you're going from Marietta to Woodstock. And that's the speed of you plus the wind. Because you can get there in an hour, but you return in 3 hours. So the wind must be helping you. That's why it's plus W going there. And then going back. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So then I multiply both sides by 3. Exactly, right? To get this over here. Yeah, Typic, right? Dude, inspection is king sometimes. And then you're here. And then at this point, I know W is going to be like a number. It's either like 1, 2, or 3. It can't be 4, right? If it was 4, then the wind completely stops you, and that's bad. No. Yeah, we don't need a third equation here. Yeah, no. Yeah, when they say... Again, yeah, Fasty BB, don't make it like too complicated. I 100% agree that like the average speed, I think they mean like the average speed of a hot air balloon without wind. It is kind of similar to the last question. The reason why we needed 3 equations here, Taco, is... Why is it that we needed 3? I guess we didn't really need 3. Well... the reason why we needed 3 is because before, they didn't tell us what the individual times were. They only told us what the total time was, right? So because they only told us the total time, I had 2 missing variables, T1 and T2, but I knew what the sum of them was. Here, they gave you the time for each trip, so I didn't need that third equation to solve. Nice looking water bottle. Yeah, one of my students got this for me, actually. It's quite nice. Let me sit up, sorry. All right. What's your favorite constant? Oh, that's a good question. I mean, pi's pretty dope. I think pi's the best, dude.
That's dope.
If I was getting like really semantic, shouldn't it be like the golden ratio? That should be my favorite one, right? Whatever the golden ratio is. So the answer is 2. Yeah, the answer was 2 for this one. I think the answer is 2 for this one. Yeah, the answer is 2 for both of them. Gotta love a golden ratio. I forget what the golden ratio even is. I know it's like the spiral thing. Would it be 2 miles per hour? Yeah, correct. Yeah, good. Yeah. Yeah, so all the rates here are in miles per hour. So, yeah, that's gonna be 2 miles per hour. This one's also 2 miles per hour. Cool. The imaginary constant I. Yeah, that's another good one. Okay, cool. Nice. Good job, Taco.
That's dope.
You're welcome, dude. Great question from Taco. Taco Cat, one of the longest standing members in our Discord. Also our onboarding lead, technically, right? You're our onboarding lead, Taco Cat. So Taco is very helpful in like guiding the new users in our Discord to find the things that they need. Thank you, Taco. I appreciate you always. Yeah. Which again, if you're just finding us now, you want to submit a question, this is the website, www.actualofficehours.com. Drop me a screenshot. We'll do it. Why did your question post? I should have posted. The fuck? Come on. Oh, because I had it set it unsolved. There we go. Okay, good. There we go. And then we pull this in. Love the soundboards, yeah. That's what keeps people engaged, dude. It's the stimmies. People need the stimmies. I was explaining. I had a call actually today with another like nonprofit that does. They're called like All Faiths, I think. They also work with families and adults that are struggling and need help. And I was like, oh wow, yeah, we do kind of the same stuff. And then they asked like, what makes you different than Khan Academy? And I said, well, Khan Academy is kind of fucking boring. No. They don't have the stimmies. No kid wants to sit through a Khan Academy lecture and spend 11 minutes trying to learn something. Yeah, so I kind of told them, Khan Academy is nice, professional, clean, whatever. I'm a little less cringe. I think the word that got brought up was like cringe. The kids are very adverse to cringe, and I try to be like, more on their level. Right. Khan Academy would rage bait me. Yeah. And I foresee this becoming something I have to kind of contend with in the future, especially as we get like more partnerships and sponsorships. Is that people are gonna, people have like this image they want to maintain, and then again, they have to be like very careful about who they partner with because they don't want to get canceled or something. And I don't know. I always say that my streams are not family friendly; they're kid friendly. Because I'm sure there are parents that would get like pissed off at the way I do things, or if I say something, or if I accidentally like say fuck or shit or something. Like, I get it. Like, I get that like families might get mad at my streams, but the kids don't. Kids love it. And at the end of the day, I could give two shits what the family cares about. I care that the kid shows up to my stream and learns. So that was kind of my realization today. I was like, oh yeah, I'm not a family-friendly streamer, but I am a kid-friendly streamer. I don't think I do things that are like harmful to children, but I do things that parents would probably disapprove of. Yeah, lens ray diagrams. Send me a screenshot, Yusuf. I'll do them. Those ones suck. I know they are. Okay, here we go. A base. Yeah, it's better. Like, yeah, kid-friendly is better, I think. Yeah, than family-friendly, because none of you guys want to watch family-friendly stuff. It's fucking boring. No. And my target audience specifically what's the name? Not by definition. I want to be like, in the way that everything is structured, the way things are built, we stream on platforms where swiping occurs very often, and you have to be engaging and fun and stimulating. Otherwise, people will just swipe to the next thing really quickly. By design. Thank you, Jeff. That's the word I was fucking looking for. By design. Yeah. By design, these streams are supposed to be more engaging towards students and adults. I'm not counting anyone out. Just so you know, this vectors question, everyone in the class got it wrong, and my teacher had to take it off the test. Well, that sucks. All right, there's the base. The top vertex of the pyramid is on the line. X, Y, Z is equal to that. Find two possible points, T, if the height of the pyramid is 4. Okay. Well, my gut instinct is, this defines a plane, right? I have the equation of a plane from having 3 points, like A, B, and C. Because I can, like, write 2 vectors. And then what I need to do is I need to find a point where the distance from the point to the plane is equal to 4. I think that's the way I would do it. And then these are, thanks Yusuf, cool. And then this is like the restrictions for like the points I'm allowed to use. Right? I think I'm right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. So let's find the equation of the plane. I think that's a good thing to do. Jeff's on the right direction here. So let's get line AB, or vector AB. So that's going to be B minus A. So that would be 0, comma, negative 1, comma, 5, minus 1, comma, 2, comma, negative 3. So that's equal to negative 1, negative 3, negative 1 minus 2, 5, 8, right? So that's the vector that connects A to B right here. Now let's get vector AC. That's going to be point C minus point A, right? So this was point B minus point A. So point C is negative 3, comma, 0, comma, 9. And we're going to subtract that from 1, comma, 2, comma, negative 3. Also, let me know, Sir Josh, what level of math you're in. Like, I don't know if you're allowed to use cross products yet. So negative 3 minus 1 could be negative 4. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. 9 minus minus 3 is equal to 12. Great. Okay, so this is vector AC. Then what I want to do is usually I need the normal vector to the plane. Yeah, it's probably the start of multivariable. I agree. Yeah. So we're going to do AB cross AC. Because what that does is that then tells me what the normal vector to the plane is. Because if you have two vectors like this, let's say this is vector A, vector B, this is going to be A cross B, right? And that at least gives me that'll give me the equation of a line that's normal to the plane, which I think is what I need for the equation for a plane, right? But you let me know if you've learned cross products. Maybe there's another way to do this without doing cross products, but that's my gut instinct to do this. This could be high school. Most likely not. I can use cross product. Cool. Yeah, he says grade 12 vectors in calculus. So this is very advanced high school, or I would say like early college. So negative 1, negative 3, 8. Negative 4, negative 2, 12. Let's see what we get from that. Yeah, the line would also be the cross product. Yeah, exactly. Oh, actually, good point. It would be. I would just have to find 2 points on the line, Jeff. Oh, is that what you're saying? Oh, that's actually another smart thing. Is it lagging? I hope it's not lagging. I think we're good. I see, yeah. Ite, yeah, if you need help with physics C, I can definitely do that. Let me just see. I think this will work. Okay, it's also good to know cross products just in general. But Jeff is also right. Well, wait a minute. So here's the issue, Jeff. They say that the top vertex is on the line. I don't know if that line is also perpendicular to the plane. Right? Exactly. Fasty Beauty's right. Who said T is necessarily normal? Yeah. But we don't know that this line is normal to the plane. We just know that the vertex lies across it at some point. Okay, so that's gonna be this. So that's negative 3 times 12. So that's negative 36 plus 16. The normal vector.
Good job.
What's up, Zach? Yo, shout out to Zach. Okay. Yeah, we give a shout out to Zach. Thanks, Zach. I saw the question you did in our Discord. I appreciate it. DiffyQ. The DiffyQ is giving. And very appropriately that you were doing Laplace transforms today. Zach had a cool. I need to go back and watch your lectures on Laplace transforms because I still don't understand them. Do ellipses. Do a barrel roll, Ivancito. Negative 12 plus 32. That's J hat. And then we'll move it over here. And then so that's going to be 2. Minus 12. K hat. All right, so what do we get? That's I mean, we can see really quickly if this is on the line as well. That's negative 20 I hat. Minus 20 J hat. Minus 10 K hat. Right? So this is probably the negative one. So is the same thing like 2, 2, 1? So theirs is 1, 1, negative 2. So I don't think their equation of their line actually works then, right? Unless I did this cross product wrong. I'm pretty sure I did it right. Negative 36 plus 16. Negative 12 plus 32. 2 minus 12. Okay, cool. And I can reduce this down, right? We can make this... I think for any vector, I can just make it look nicer, right? So this is the same thing as 2, 2, 1. Because they're all negative. Yeah, Jack, if you want to submit a question about it, I'll do it. This is some vertices and stuff. Okay, so this is n. Or not n hat. It's just n vector, okay? Now, the equation of a plane... Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the equation of a plane is a, like x minus x naught plus b y minus y naught plus c z minus z naught is equal to 0, where this is like a, this is b, this is c, and then we just pick a point. Yeah, so I think this is 2. And then we can pick any of the points here. So let's do the 1, 2, negative 3 points. So we're going to do 1 minus x naught plus 2. Sorry, what were the points? Oh, which can be simplified to ax plus by plus cz is equal to 1. Oh, is that really what it is? I think maybe you're right. Does that work, really? Oh, sorry, I'm fucking this up, by the way, first of all, sorry. It's x minus 1 plus 2. Oh, because they're constants. Oh, okay. And you can divide out the constant. Okay. Here, I'm going to use this point. We'll see if Jeff's right. Maybe Jeff is right. Jeff is right a lot of times. For sure. Ugh. When it doesn't copy correctly. There we go. Okay. X minus 1, 2, y minus 2, plus c, which is just 1. And that's z plus 3. Let's see if Jeff's right. So, and equal to 0. So that's 3 minus 4, so that's negative 1. Minus 2 is negative 3. Does that work, Jeff? I don't think that works. Negative 2, negative 4 plus 3. That's not going to be equal to 1 over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now I need a formula for the distance of a point to a plane. Gonna start tutoring back at my school, and I've been sent 9 fucking forms to fill in. Yeah, that's the worst. Yeah, I know. You can divide by whatever it is. Oh, okay. But then the ABC... Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. Jeff is right. Because A, B, and C will divide by the same number. Yeah. No, you're right, Jeff. You're right. What's up, Riley? I need the equation. So distance of point to plane. There you go. Jonah's right. It's the magnitude of PQ dot unit N. Yeah. Well, it's a nice way to do it, right? This as well, right? This is kind of like... You are right that that's how you do it. What's up, Mariners? Yeah, so this is how it works. Yeah. So distance is equal to the normal vector dotted where the point is, vector b, divided by the magnitude of vector n. Which, yeah, sorry, is this the same thing as n hat dot b? I think it is, right? Because that's just n over n vector. Is this just the Pythagorean theorem? It kind of is, honestly. A lot of vectors is just really the Pythagorean theorem. Trivially, yes, correct. Yeah, if you think about it in like the most simple forms, everything is like right triangle. This is why people tell me, why do I need to know the Pythagorean theorem? It comes up all the time, dude. It comes up on this shit all the time. All right. Okay, so then here's the thing. This is my point, right? So this is my point. So this is my vertex point. Gold, I'm sick. What do I have? I don't know. I'm only a doctor of physics. I'm not a medical doctor. Go ask ChatGPT. I think it's still allowed to give medical advice for now. So this is a point on a line containing the vertex. But now I need to figure out which point on the line, which has this form, right? So that's going to be 1 plus r, comma, 2 plus r, comma, negative 1 minus 2r. Good. So you're right, Zach. Yep. Yeah, that's why I thought it was n hat. So this is my point, right? So all I did is I just kind of like combined the components, right? This is 1 plus 1r, 2 plus 1r, negative 1 plus negative 2r. You never learned the Pythagorean theorem? No. How did you never learn the Pythagorean theorem, dude? What? Okay. And then the distance needs to be equal to 4, where yes, okay. Where ax plus by plus cz is equal to plus d is equal to 0. Okay, so we have to put this into standard form now. Okay, so now we kind of got to do this. So this is 2x minus 2 plus 2y minus 4 plus z plus 3 is equal to 0. So that's the same thing as 2x plus 2y plus z minus 3 is equal to 0. And so, yeah, this is now A, this is B, this is C, and this is D. This is a horrible test question, by the way. Teacher sucks. Holy shit, indeed. Fast TVB, dude. Okay. So we have 4. Can I ask who asked the question? Yeah, this one was asked on yesterday's stream by, I want to say it was Josh. Is his name Josh? Was it Josh? Yeah, this was here. Yeah. It's not currently in the queue because it was in the queue yesterday. I allowed him to just resubmit it. Okay. But, okay, so all of this... You have a quiz tomorrow on this. Yeah, so this, I think, was an old high school question of his. So, yeah, this is the original question. Usually it's posted on the queue. Usually it would be here, but I pulled it in from my Discord because he asked it yesterday. So, that being said, if you want to see the question, I will post the solution of it into our homework help forum. Just make sure you go here and just click join the Discord on our website, actualofficehours.com. I'll post the whole solution for it. But yeah, the algorithm, Constantine, dude, it knows, bro. That's why, honestly, I do a lot of streaming on TikTok and YouTube, because the algorithms are so strong at knowing exactly what you, the viewers, are doing in school. And so if it detects what I'm doing is close to what you're doing in school, it'll show it to you. This is upper high school math, Bob. This is apparently 12th grade in Canada. Vector calc, I think is what it is. Yeah. So this is the distance equation from a point on a plane it's from a point to the plane, and we need that distance to equal to 4. And in this case, I have values for A, B, C, D. Yeah, please go check out the Discord. Let me know if the link works. I just changed it out today because we were having a lot of issues with like international people not getting it to work. So in this case, this is x1, this is y1, and then this is z1. So this is going to be 1 times 1 plus r plus b, which was 2 times 2 plus r plus c, which is just 1 times negative 1 minus 2r. And then this is all over, and that's the magnitude of this, right? So absolute value of this divided by the square root of a squared plus b squared plus c squared. So the square root of 2 squared plus 2 squared plus 1 squared. I think I see what's going to happen here. The reason you're going to get 2 answers is this is a magnitude. I was worried we wouldn't get 2 answers at first. Okay, so this is 4 plus 4 plus 1. Oh, it's 9. Square root of 9 is 3. Okay, so I have 4 is equal to the absolute value. I don't know why I put double bars here. It's just single bars. Oh, because it was a 1 times. Okay, yeah, sorry. So let's see. That's 1 plus 4. 1 plus 4 minus 1 is just 4. And then I have r plus 2r, which is 3r, minus 2r, which is just r. So I have 4 plus r. This is a test question, I think. Okay, over the square root of 9. So that's equal to absolute value of 4 plus r all over 3. So then 12 is equal to the absolute value of 4 plus r. Nice. Now, again, this is kind of an algebra thing. When you see absolute values, this means you write out 2 equations. So I'm going to write one where I just strip the absolute value. So I'm going to say 12 is equal to 4 plus r. And then I'm going to write another one where I multiply everything inside by negative 1. I know people are going to get upset at me. And they're going to be like, oh, you should just multiply this by negative 1. I prefer multiplying everything on the inside of this by negative 1. Just because, like, sometimes there's other stuff here. So I'm going to say 12 is equal to negative 4 minus r. Okay, so from here, you get r is equal to 8.
My man.
And then from here, you get r is equal to negative 16. Right? Cool. I think that's correct. Looks good to me. Congrats. Love it. Okay, let me see. Dead Girl Talking says, I have a general question. I have to retake Physics 101, sadly. That's okay. You have to retake... I had to, like, retake some classes in my day. But I feel like my issue is problem solving in basic geometry. You never took geometry. Okay. What would you recommend? So for, like, basic geometry... Well, you really don't need... You just need basic trig. For physics, at least. I don't think you really need much geometry. Right? I mean, you're not, like, proving that, like, triangles are similar or something. It's usually you're just finding out, like, what's the components. I would say... So, join my Discord. I am publishing, either this week or next week, I'm publishing a free mini course that is basically what is the first week of lectures I gave at UCLA to my physics class in order to make sure everyone in my class was up to speed and had basic math skills in order to do, I think in this case, pretty close to Physics 101, Physics 1. So I will be releasing something. If you join my Discord, I will make a big public announcement about it, either the end of this week or early next week. Otherwise, I also think there's great resources like Khan Academy if you really want to go through a geometry class, but I don't think you need all of geometry to do physics. And actually, you're kind of my perfect test student at this point, because I designed this course specifically when I was teaching physics at UCLA, and I had students who had never taken physics before, students who had taken physics, and also students who had, like, some of them had taken calculus, some of them hadn't taken calculus. So I designed it to try to level the playing field of, like, what's the bare minimum math you need to know in order to do physics. Yeah. Yeah, you might need to know it for cross sections. Yeah, you would need to know some basic areas, I guess. So to find 2 possible points, you just plug both R values in. Oh, to get the points. Oh, yeah, sorry. We didn't actually solve this question, did we? Oh, my bad. Sorry. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, if you've taken Calc 1 and Calc 2 and Trig, then you're great. I wonder what geometry you're missing. Anyways, yeah. So to find the 2 possible points, just plug them into here. Sorry, let's finish. I do want to like actually finish this question like completely. I don't half-ass things. Sorry, let's get an actual answer for him. Oh my god, Geo, what's up? You know my government name? How do you know my government name? How do I know you? Okay, so x comma y comma z in this case is equal to 1 comma 2 comma negative 1, and then that would be plus 8 times 1 comma negative 2. Oh, Caleb from high school. Oh, what's up, dude? What's cracking? Yeah, I know Gold's government name as well. Y'all know my address too. If you really want, you can go look. My address is public knowledge. It's the unfortunate aspects of running a non-profit out of your apartment. I don't have a fancy office address. I have to give them my apartment address. So yeah, you can look me up. Any thoughts on trying a master's degree? Please submit it. If I can't do it, Joseph in my chat is also a science math streamer, and he is the expert in chemistry, and he would probably like to chew on it for sure. So I welcome you to try to submit it at least. If it can't get solved by either me or Joseph, what ends up happening is after 2 days, we've written a bot that will go through all the unsolved questions in our Discord, and it'll just sick like the most expensive version of ChatGPT on it. We have a sponsorship from Microsoft to basically burn through like $2,000 worth of ChatGPT credits a year. So we use it to provide solutions to problems so that you can like kind of reference them. They're not. I can't guarantee they're right. ChatGPT fucks up a lot, but it's a great reference. Yeah, that website, actualofficehours.com. Just for those of you who are watching, because I know a lot of you guys are new, this is the website. Just type in your username and take a screenshot of the question and drop it in and hit upload, and then it'll get uploaded to our queue here. And so these are all the questions that have been submitted so far. So these are some other people's. Yeah, LaTeX is good. Yeah, JC is the CEO of chemistry. So yeah, I'm sure he'd love to see it. Okay, so this is going to be 9, 10, negative 17, right? That's the first one. And then let's do this one. So that would be 1, 2, negative 1. Who could I go for chemistry? So I can do undergraduate chemistry, like Chem 1, Chem 2. I can totally do those. If it's anything harder, like OChem or PChem, Joseph can do it. And if you want to figure out when he's streaming, again, if you go to the website and you click on streaming schedule, this is the calendar of all the people that stream and like when they stream. So Joseph had his stream earlier this morning. I think his next one is probably next week. Joseph, correct me if I'm wrong. Or he'll put it on here. So just make sure to go there, and you can go to his Twitch and make sure you're following his Twitch. Yeah. Okay. We're almost done. I want to finish this one out. Finish. So negative 16, negative 16, 32. Oh, you haven't put it on yet? Okay, all good. At least follow him so like you'll get the notification. That's cool. You're doing a master's in chem. I would like to see it at least. I can't guarantee I can do it, but I at least like to see it. And if I can't do it, I'm curious to see if ChatGPT can do it, or if Joseph can do it. Okay, there you go. Those are your 2 points. Cool. Good.
Good job.
All right. Let's mark that one as done. And so that was this question. Do you think going to community college is a great... Yeah, dude, community college is amazing. I 100% recommend people go to community college. 100%. It's what my friend who's a college admissions guru he calls it the Persian hack or something. But yeah, in general, community college is great because it allows you to take a lot of the intro classes that you need for college anyways for a lot less money. You have much smaller class sizes. Like when I taught at UCLA, my class size was 200. I was teaching physics to 200 people in a big lecture hall. If you go to a community college, it's like 30. So you get better like individualized support. It's cheaper, and they usually transfer over to big name colleges anyways. You really only need big name colleges for the upper division classes or stuff where you want to do research. That's where it's really important. If you want to go to grad school, you need to go to an undergrad that has some sort of research division to it so that you can get your hands dirty with research. You can't really do that at community college. Community colleges don't focus on research. Yeah, but yes, also always check to see what gets accepted. Again, I'm not completely legal advice. Sometimes stuff doesn't get. Lysosome. Oh, lysosome. This question got answered, by the way. Joseph did this during his stream, lysosome. So, if you check here on Discord, Joseph posted the solution to your question right here. I think he did it during his stream. If you want to know my education background, I have a PhD in physics, in plasma physics specifically from UCLA. You can also, by going to this website, actualofficehours.com, if you click here on bio, this is basically me. You can go watch my LinkedIn, you can go look at my tutoring profile, you can go read my thesis, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, so yeah, JC already did this one, so I'm gonna, instead of spending time doing it again, I'm gonna leave it for there. If things don't make sense about his solution, please let me know. And then lysosome, I can go over that. Nice. A PhD in homogeneous catalysis. Catalysts are dope. All right, so let me delete this one. Delete one. Okay, let me do DMs. Let's do yours. This is a fun one. I'm trying to like screenshot the whole thing though. Yeah, we do give out Robux for sure. Yeah, if you ask enough questions or do enough cool things in our Discord, we buy you Robux and V-Bucks, and that's the whole. We like motivate students to do well in school and in life by offering gift cards if they like compete. If you complete like little challenges, little side quests. No, you're cool. What's my source of income? I teach at UCLA. I also teach privately, and I also consult for education startups. So that's what I do for money. I mean, this generates some money, but it's mainly for keeping the nonprofit running. It'd be awesome if it generated more money so I wouldn't have to work the other jobs. That'd be great. Okay. Oh, PLAs. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah. PETs, those are all plastics. Those are all very important things for like petroleum products too, right? Kato? Isn't being a community college perceived as dumb? Yeah, that's a bad assumption. I agree, Kempi. People see community colleges as being like lesser. They're honestly a better source of education sometimes for the intro classes. For upper division, you should really do it at a full college because you really want the expertise of like research level professors in those classes. Okay, an artist has started a mosaic tile design on a wall. They have completed a 6-foot by 4-foot area, but need to cover the entire wall. The wall has an area of 112 square feet. Write an equation to represent the relationship between the measurements of the mural and of the wall and the area of the entire wall. Okay. Well, I mean the area of the whole wall, right? So area of wall is just going to be like length time or width times height, right? So in that case, it's 2x plus 6, right? So this is equal to width times height, which is equal to 2x plus 6 times 4 plus x. Does that make sense? Like, the entire width is this 2x plus this 6. The entire height is this 4 plus this x. Let's get our man actual rich so he can become the academic Mr. Beast. Yeah, that would be cool. It's kind of a... Yeah, my goal is to really expand this out. And we're already doing this. We already, like, you know, Joseph just started streaming, I think, the other week. I want to expand this out to more people doing this and being able to support them doing that. So we can create, like, a network of this, and it's fun. You did this in class today, River? Nice. Okay, and then what does this need to equal? Oh, and this has to have an area of 112. Okay. So find the solution. This is where you need to multiply these two things together. What if one of us just pops up to his house? Yeah, please don't do that. you can come visit me if you're an adult. I have met, I think, 1 or 2 students from this Discord in real life at different points. But yeah. Okay. This is how I like to do foil. I like to do it like this. I hate like the first outer inner last stuff. That stuff like blows. So this is 2x times x, so this is 2x squared. Yeah, if you're in Los Angeles and you want to say hi, totally. I'm down to meet and greet. I don't know, sign some autographs or whatever you guys want. I don't care. Okay, so then this becomes 2x squared plus 8x. You live on the other side of the states? Yeah. I grew up in Houston, so I go to Houston a lot to see my family. That's where I've met some people. Grim. I've met Grimmy from our Discord in real life. I live in Los Angeles. You live in BC? BC's cool. Have you ever been to Shambhala in Kelowna? Okay, so 2x squared plus 14x plus 4 is equal to 112. What languages do I speak? English, obviously. Italian and Spanish. Although my Italian gets worse every year because I've no one to speak it to. My Spanish gets better because in LA there's tons of people that speak Spanish. My neighbor doesn't speak English. Like, she only speaks Spanish. So the only way for me to communicate with my neighbors is to speak Spanish. And then this is 56. Cool. So we can then solve for x. A couple ways to do this. I think I want to move this over. I'm going to say x squared plus 7x minus... Should it be plus 24? Did I fuck up? Oh, I did. I did mess up. Thank you. I don't know why I wrote plus 4 here. I make mistakes. Good catch. Is the Italian language hard? I mean, Italian and Spanish are all very similar to each other because they're Romance languages. Sorry, this is all wrong. Fuck. We gotta redo this. It happens. It happens. Well, I'm still gonna divide it by 2. Any general tips from exams? Take a lot of practice exams. I mean, it depends what exam you're taking, because like some of them are different. Some of them have like penalties for guessing. Some of them don't. It's like a big thing. All right, so this is x squared plus 7x plus 12 is equal to 56. So then I'm going to subtract 12 on... Sorry, I'm going to subtract 56 on both sides. Because I think this is going to turn out to be something nice. Nice. Good luck with your midterm. Maharamovich. 12 minus 56 is negative 44. It's equal to 0. Okay. This is cool. This is a FOIL situation, right? So I asked myself, what multiplies to negative 44 but adds to 7? Well, that would be negative 4 and 11, right? Because notice how negative 4 plus 11 is equal to 7. But these also multiply to negative 44. Wow, thanks, Sharon. This is going to be... So this is x minus 4, x plus 11 is equal to 0, right? So the solution to your equation is x equals 4 or x equals negative 11. Depends on the exam, Mahari. I think some of the SSAT, which is like the SAT for getting into high schools, that one has a penalty. It's to deter guessing. Okay. These are our solutions. And then explain the meaning of our solution. Okay, cool. So, that tells me... Well, it's interesting. So, this solution, the negative 11, this one doesn't make sense. You can say this one, like, doesn't make sense. You can't have negative distance on the wall. I don't think the IB exams have a penalty. You can definitely guess on those. This is, I want to say, like 8th grade, 9th grade math, maybe. Okay, so you get the solution x equals 4. So, the height is equal to... Oh, and that's right here. So the height is equal to 8. The width is equal to 22. Right? Because height was equal to x plus 4. And then width was equal to 2x plus 6. Oh, wait. No, wait. I fucked it up. Sorry. 2x plus 6. Sorry. Width is not that. Width is 14. Thank you. Okay, nice. Good question there, Blue. Nice question, DMs. Is it called an extraneous solution? Yeah. Yeah, or maybe like trivial solution. What's your question, Kempy? My chat is going like crazy, Kempy. So, yeah, I sometimes don't see things. Yeah. Wished I had you when I was in high school, dog. Well, you have me for college now. I help a lot out with college level questions too. So, if you're in college or you want to go to college. All right, so this was DM Scrader. Yeah, it does make sense mathematically. You can't have negative things. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. Yeah, memorizing formulas. I'm not a big fan of memorizing formulas.
You done messed up.
No, I don't really like memorizing formulas. That's why, like, I always give equation sheets when I give out exams, because I think it's more important that you, like, quote unquote memorize a process. Like, remember how to do something rather than just remember what the equation is. Because sometimes the equations don't work for certain situations. Do you think a 3.4 GPA is good enough to get in a UC, or do I just give up? Never give up, dude. Also, Kubi, even if you don't get accepted, because UCs are difficult, trust me. The acceptance rates for some of the bigger ones like UCLA, UC Berkeley, yeah, those are a nightmare to get into. I think it's like, you need to be like top 3%. But, you could definitely get into probably one of the other ones like UC Riverside, UC Merced. Those ones have higher acceptance rates. But even if you don't get accepted to the UC you want, still do well. And a lot of community colleges have like direct feeders into the UC system. So I know in Los Angeles, for instance, SMC, Santa Monica College, because I've had a bunch of students and friends do this. If you take classes at that community college and you do well, you're basically guaranteed admission into UCLA. It's like they have these special feeder programs, because what SMC is doing is testing, like, upfront, can you take college level classes and can you do well in them without the risk of like doing it at UCLA. Because UCLA is expensive. It's exclusive. So yeah. Yeah, no, and Leckle, I 100% agree with you as well. Yeah. Yeah, teach concepts and then they can link the note. Yes. I think the beautiful thing about physics, especially when I teach physics, is that physics, you're teaching students how to apply a system to a situation. And that is a skill that transcends everything in life. Every problem you have in life can be solved usually by applying a system to like a situation. Next year I have linear algebra, discrete math, and differential. Is it hard or not? I also have mechanics. Linear algebra I like. Diffie-Q I like. Discrete. I can't really do discrete, but I have friends that can. So again, yeah, if you're watching us and you just showed up, go check out this website. This is how we're getting the questions that we're doing. Also on the streaming schedule here, you can see the schedule of other people that stream. And so for instance, Zach, E the 2i Pi, is going to be streaming tomorrow 11 a.m. Pacific time, but that might be different for your whatever time zone you're in. He knows discrete math. I don't really teach discrete math, but he has a PhD in math. He can probably help you out with discrete math if you want to go by and check him out. Yeah, for sure, Kubi. Yeah. Motivation, yeah, keep trying. Never give up, dude. Never give up, dude. That's my number one piece of advice. People always ask, like, what made you successful in life? And I'm like, I just don't fucking quit. Perseverance. That's the number one way you get places. If it's meant to happen, it will. You just have to, like, keep trying to let it happen. I think the US system sounds better because we wait longer for people to pick their field. In the UK, you have to kind of pick your field of study pretty early. The US, you can still be undeclared as a major in like in your early 20s, and you can still be figuring it out. They're more forgiving. All right, determine the formula for the hydrate of chromium 3 nitrate that is 40.5% water by mass. Okay. So chromium nitrate, so that's Cr3+, that's what the 3 means. Nitrate, is that NO4? 2 minus? JC, you probably knows, you're the chem guy. And then what you do is you flip these, right? So this becomes Cr2 NO4 3 minus. Yes, Leckel. Yeah. Leckel has a PhD in quantum mechanics. Yes. Leckel, did you apply to be like an assistant? Like, here, let me boost you in my server, because you did answer something with quantum. Where was it, Leckel? You did it. It was the question with the spin, right? Let me see, spin. Something with spin. I thought nitrate's NO4. Am I thinking phosphate? There you go, Leckel. Leckel, I'll make you a physics god in my Discord. So anytime there's like a crazy physics question, you'll get pinged for it. Okay, I gave that to you. It's NO3. Oh, I fucked up. Okay. Is it still a 2 minus though? Or is it NO3 minus? Oh, it's NO3 1 minus. Okay, so I'm like doubly wrong. So this is Cr NO3 3. I think that's what it is, right? Let's just like look it up real quick. Chromium nitrate. CrNO33. Great. Okay. Also, I want the mass of it. I don't actually want to look that up. I don't want to calculate it. Mass of chromium nitrate is this. Chemistry has exceptions everywhere. Okay. So this is just useful things to know, right? You should be able to do this by adding up all this from your periodic table. I'm just going to save time and not do it. Okay, and this is a hydrate. So the hydrate means this is combined with some amount of H2O, which H2O has a mass of 18. And we want to determine the formula such that it's 40.5% water by mass, okay? So percent water by mass is equal to the mass of water over the total mass of the hydrate. Yes, I love orbital diagrams. I think they're great. Okay, the mass of the water, okay, that's going to be equal to the number of moles of water times 18. Okay? This is right. This is the number of moles. The total mass of the hydrate, okay, that's going to equal to the mass of the chromium, which is just 238.011 plus n times 18. It is, dude. Phison, it's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, I know he's talking about in my thesis, dude. My final dispersion relation is a fucking mess, dude. Bro, that's what took me like 3 months of my PhD, was just like figuring out all the fucking terms to carry on that. 1K says, I can do molar mass. I'm just confused about how to find the formula because this was set of my hydrate problems in which we have to solve for X. Yeah, so, sorry. We can use X instead of N if you want. That's cool. How long was my PhD? I think 8 years. Maybe 9. Maybe it was 9. It was a lot. And then this needs to equal 40.5%. So this is 0.4050. You can ask them, Petros. I will try, and if I can't do them, because those ones usually like hurt me, I'll pass them off to another one of my friends. Yeah. I have other friends that are probably better at them too. Okay. The most evil type of question, one that's tedious. Like, find the determinant of a 4x4 matrix. That's just tedious. It's not really skillful. It just sucks. Yours was 10? Yeah. If you want to send your question, www.actualofficehours.com. Okay. 1K, let me check with you. Is this making sense so far, what we're doing? Alistair, you're right. Yeah. Derive the formulas, yeah. The queue is at 8. I have an hour and 40 minutes. And again, if I don't get to your question in time, don't worry. It'll get put into our Discord. We have this whole beautiful... Here, I'll show you guys. This, like, thread. Or it's a forum. I guess it's a forum channel is what it is. Yeah. So all the questions we go through on the stream get put here. And all the ones I don't get to will still get put in here. And then what'll happen is... sometimes, like, another educator we have, such as Joseph here, will come in and do the solution for you, like, during his stream or just in his free time. So, feel free to post whatever. If I don't get to it, it'll still get put into here. Make sure you join the Discord. And then, if it doesn't get answered in 2 days, what then happens is we have a bot that will go through and... Well, this is not bot. This was me actually doing something. Where's when we had the bot? Was this the bot? Yeah. Sometimes the bot will come through and it'll dump like a ChatGPT solution for it. So you can at least reference it to try to learn from it. I can't guarantee the ChatGPT will be correct, but it's better than nothing. And usually it can help you understand like what went wrong. Thank you, Malo. I appreciate it, dude. I'm only an angel during the week. You should see me on the weekends. Okay, let's try to solve this. Can I do yours quickly? I have to do them in the order that they're asked. I have to be fair, right? Otherwise, yeah, I can't like play favorites. But submit it. Don't worry. We'll get to it. You just gotta hang around. Or, you know, favorite this channel and look at our schedule, and the next time we come around, just make sure to be here at the beginning of the stream. Alright, so I need to solve for X. This kind of sucks. Because this is where this is like tedious, right? So I have to do like 0.4050 times 238.011 plus 18 times 0.4050 times X. Or times 8, yeah, okay, is equal to 18x. Okay, so then we can get numbers. Well, here, I'm going to do this algebraically first. So if I move this over, I'm going to get that is equal to 18x minus 18 times 0.4050x. Wait, how do I get this for free? It's all free. It's a non-profit. You can pull the X out. Let's pull the X out. You can factor out an X. You need math help? Well, you came to the right place. Yeah. Submit a question to that website down there. Join our Discord. And you'll get help. And it's all free. So then finally you have this. This. I just hate... I just don't want to do the decimals. Not till the end. So there you go. That's equal to X. One thing I find challenging as an educator is remembering which topics are self-adjointed. Ooh. That's a math term. What does self-adjointed mean? Alright. Calculator. Can we work today? There we go. 0.4050. Any tip? Try just doing questions. I think like a language as well, Jay. It's always rough at first when you start speaking a language again after a while, but it comes back. The best way to brush up on being fluent is to like try to do other questions. Like practice questions. It depends like what level of math you're trying to get into. If you want, like, yeah, just like go take a basic algebra quiz on Khan Academy or something. Yes, we all get recommended TI because Texas Instruments builds all our missiles. X equals 9, by the way, 1K.
Good job.
Okay. Yes, I get stuck on questions all the time. Okay, good. Gold, he asked, why is it 0.4050? Okay, because 40.50% is the same thing as you move the decimal to the left too, and it's 0.4050. That's how you convert percentages into decimals. Yeah, BAE says, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Yeah, the military-industrial complex determines, like, what calculators the school uses. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah? I don't know if I have time to do your second one, just because the queue's already at 11 questions. But, yeah, there's not, like, a fast way for me to do this one. Okay. Come by tomorrow's stream. I'll do your second one. But hopefully this helps you with this one for now. This let me just, I can like show at least how it like kind of works, and then you're gonna have to do some of them. I'll give you hints. Give you some hints, you know. All right, where did that go actually? Yeah, try tomorrow. Yeah, but here, let me just show it for you real quick, because then I gotta move on. We already got 11 questions in the queue. Self-adjoining means two functions that link together using a value. Okay. Okay. I see. So, like, they're kind of related. Yeah, okay. So, magnesium iodide, again, I'm just going to write some stuff here. I don't think this is maybe correct. But this is magnesium make sure this equation is correct. And then this is X, H2O. Is then heated until it's anhydrous. Anhydrous means it gets rid of the hydrogen. Or the H2O, sorry. So now it's just MgI. So, what you then do is, you know, this is 1.072 grams. You know, this is 1.628 grams. So then this must be 1.628 minus 1.072 grams, right? So you figure out how many grams that is. And then you have to figure out how many moles this is. Like, I say, like, how many moles is this equal to? And then from this, you can figure out... So, okay, this would just be... Actually, I can probably do this real quick, actually. This doesn't take too bad. Sorry, one second. Let me just do it real quick for you. 1.628 minus 1.072... So that's 0.556. 0.556 grams. Okay. Which, divide that by 18 grams per mole. That equals 0.03 moles. Okay. Now, let's figure out what the mass of magnesium hydride is. What was it? Sorry, magnesium iodide? Oh, it's MgI2. It's 270.21. So that's 1.628 divided by 270.21. So, 1.628 divided by 270.21. So that's equal to 0.006 moles. So here's the important thing, right? This is 0.006 moles. This is 0.03 moles. So then the ratio of the molarities. So moles of MgI2 over moles of H2O. That's equal to 0.006 divided by 0.03. So actually, let's do it the other way. Sorry, let's do it this way. Let me do... moles H2O over the moles of MgI2. That's equal to 0.03 over 0.006. And so when you divide those two by each other, I think you get like 20. No, you get like 5. It equals like 5.12. Okay, cool. So that tells you that for every 1 mole of MgI2, you have about 5.12 moles of H2O. So in this case, I think the formula is MgI2 dot 5 H2O. Okay? Cool. Right. Good question, 1K. Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
Well done! Well done!
Chat's popping off.
Bing, 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 bang.
Love you guys in chat. Thank you for discussing things. I appreciate, like, intelligent discussions not only, like, stimulate the brain, they also stimulate the YouTube algorithm. Which means UK is more likely to promote our stuff to other people who are doom scrolling through the internet, getting caught up with thirst traps and other dumb shit. They now get to see chemistry. Okay, nice. Alright, let's see. What's the next question? Typic. Oh, Jesus, Typic. What did you ask me here, dude? Is this GCSE questions? Oh. Okay. There's a trolley. Dude, what's going on here, dog? What? I mean, that's how I found you today, just doom scrolling. Great.
My man.
See, the algorithm is working. Alright, we're gonna do some physics. Typic's giving us a GCSE. I think this is A levels. Okay, this is A levels. Nice, Kato. Yeah. Well, I'm glad the algorithm's working. Make sure like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So you know when we stream again. We stream 5 times a week. So if you ever want to like learn stuff, 5 times a week we're here. Doom scrolling before sleeping. Well, yeah. Hopefully this creates nice dreams. I think I'm gonna like put this over here. God's plan, man, dude. God's plan. God's plan. Here, I just want to put these on like the same pace. I want to put them like horizontally on each other so I can see things. Okay, there's a lot going on here in this question. Okay, 2 identical trolleys are being designed to move concrete building blocks from an upper level to... Okay, great. Okay. 35 degrees the horizontal. Cool. 2 masses are loaded onto trolley A at the top of the ramp. The trolley is released and accelerates to the bottom of the ramp where the stopped by a flexible buffer. The blocks are then unloaded from trolley A and 2 blocks are loaded into trolley B that is now at the top of the ramp. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is actually really cool. It's like an elevator. This is not the yeah. Yeah, Kato's talking about this one. What is it? Trolley problem. I'm gonna do the meme. The meme's great. This is the trolley problem. It's like, do you flip the switch to not kill a lot of people or to kill one person? And like whether you should act and whether that's like ethical. It's a philosophy debate. Okay, so this is actually really cool. So when this the trolleys are of mass M. Very cool. Okay. Well, here's the thing. So, as it's moving down the ramp, and there's no friction, right? You still have tension. Right? Pulling up. You're going to have the force of gravity pulling down. And then you're going to have the normal force, right? And then this force of gravity... what are their race? Dear. This has components, right? So you have this, and then if this is 35, this is also 35 degrees. It's just how it works. So this is going to be FG, or I'm going to say just MG. This will be MG cosine of 35 degrees, and then this component here will be mg sine of 35 degrees. Okay, this is a classic inclined plane problem. You want to break up this force of gravity into components that are going along the direction of travel and also perpendicular to the direction of travel, which is the plane. So what's interesting is that on this is trolley A. Trolley A also has tension in the rope that's preventing it from like falling freely, right? Because as this thing falls down, right, this thing also comes up, which creates like tension in this rope, which starts to prevent trolley A from just like moving really, really fast to the bottom. Okay. Oh, another key thing is that here, let's call this mass 1, by the way, too. I gotta be careful with my masses. This is mass 1, or let's say mass A. And then this is going to be mass A. Friction is 0, correct. Yeah, it's frictionless, which is not real, but whatever. Close enough. Okay. All right. If we look at what's happening to the B trolley. Okay, this is the B trolley. B trolley is getting pulled up due to some tension here, right? And it also has a force of gravity, which the only component we really care about is in the x direction. All the y directions. You only need this and the normal force whenever you deal with friction. Good. So this will be MBG. Sine of 35 degrees, right? Okay. So let's look at what the sum of the forces is. So for trolley A, and I only care about forces right now. I'm going to call this like the x direction. The x-hat direction is like this way. And then let's call... This is interesting. You have to come up with a convention for the direction. So I'm going to say that things move this way, okay? And that this is positive and then this is negative. So looking here, going down the ramp is positive for A and going up the ramp is negative. But looking at trolley B, okay, going up the ramp is positive and going down the ramp is negative. This is key for the directions. The directions matter. But I always like to especially anything with like ropes and pulleys, I draw like what the overall path of the thing is. Okay, overall it's going to move this way. This is minus, this is positive. And so there's little subtle differences in the direction signs. So here, right, we said this is plus, this is minus. But for the B trolley, this is plus and this is minus. Okay. So for trolley A, sum of the forces in the x direction. So that's going to be MA G sine 35 degrees minus T. And that has to equal MA times its acceleration. For the B trolley, okay, the B trolley, sum of forces in the x direction, that's equal to T being positive. Here T was negative because it's pulling the trolley back as it tries to move down. Here T is pulling the trolley like forward as it's going around. So this is T minus MBG sine 35 degrees. And this is also equal to MA, but in this case it's MB times A. Okay. All right. Now, notice, right, in my equation here, I don't have any T, right? I just want the acceleration. So we're going to take our two equations here. So I have this one. And I also have this one. Oh, really? Oh, that is gross, dude. What? Ew. Michael, I'm so sorry, dude. Some teachers say they do it. Oh, it's because, like, oh, we're just, like, building, like... What was it? Building character? You're cutting your teeth? Getting, like... I'm like, what? It's just difficult. I thought eigen is the value for single, right? Eigen, like 1? Doesn't eigen mean 1? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Eigen is single, maybe? Also, apparently today is National Singles Day. I found this out on I was on like a shopping website. Apparently in China they celebrate 11/11, right? November 11th as Singles Day because it's all ones, and all the ones is supposed to mean like you're alone. But they have like sales around it. I don't understand. It's called National Singles Day. It's like a sale thing in China. I don't get. It's like buy more shit if you're sad and lonely. I don't know. Yeah, the pain happens. Okay, so if I add these two equations together, here's a cool thing. Minus T and plus T cancel out. So that's beautiful. We love that, right? Goodbye. So now I'm left with, and this is cool. This is both G sine, right? So watch this. This is MA minus MB all times G sine 35 degrees is equal to MA plus MB all times A. Okay. And now the mass of block A, the mass of A is equal to the mass of the trolley plus 2 little masses from the concrete blocks. So, well, first of all, we can move this over, right? Because we're solving for A. Yeah, it's our Veterans Day, right? Yeah. For World War I. Yeah. But it's also apparently Singles Day in, like, China. Okay. MA is equal to big M plus 2 little m's. MB is just equal to big M because it doesn't have any of the concrete blocks on it. So MA minus MB is this minus this. That's just 2M, right? So that's 2 little m, G sine 35 degrees, divided by MA plus MB. So that's going to be 2 big M's plus 2 little m's. This is all equal to A. Oh, this is very cool. See, notice how you can pull a 2 out of this, right? And cancel with this. So this goes away, this goes away, this goes away. And you're just left with mg sine 35 degrees all over big M plus little m is equal to A. And I think that's what they wanted you to prove, right? Oh, yeah, look at that. We did it. Nice. Great. Good job, guys. We did it. That's really cool. Okay. I love these GCSE questions. I will say the British make really great test questions. They really do. Because that wasn't mean. It wasn't tedious. And also it tested you on some very cool concepts you should know within physics, like sum of forces, how tensions work, how to solve for a variable. And also what I love is that they gave you the answer. They're like, show that it gets to here. This is great for confidence because I know if I get to the right answer, I did the right thing. We have good questions because it's not multiple choice. Yeah. Yeah, multiple choice is lazy, for sure. Yeah, because also it takes a lot longer probably to grade your exams, right? Although that's probably changing with AI. AI can probably look at these questions and reference a rubric, sorry, and probably get it right pretty well. Please teach me for JEE. Oh man. I really don't like JEE. JEE is just like murderous. You want to know about questions that like hurt me? It's JEE questions. They're just not fun. That's the opposite of what we just did. JEE questions are hard for the sake of being hard. They don't teach you anything. They just teach you to hate whatever subject you're trying to like do. And markers that get paid low, yeah, they're probably going to get replaced by AI, honestly, sometime soon here. All right, let's see. All right, next question on the docket, sorry, is from, hello. Yeah, it goes out. Oh, really? That's interesting, Kato. Yeah, what do they do in uni? Does uni have like a different marking scheme? Okay. Counterclockwise rotation. Yeah, there's a way to do this. I think there's it's interesting you're doing all this stuff with the triangles and things. I think you want to use this. Well, let me see. Coordinate rotation transforms. Oh, they refused to release them. Well, that's not nice. This is it. Here you go. Here's like the master list of things. You should kind of know some of these. They're pretty good. They're pretty useful. Yeah, 3 to 5 questions. Okay, well that's not too bad. They're usually, yeah, the TA usually does the grading. I graded all my tests when I taught at UCLA. I had the TAs just like feed it through the digital whatever system so that I like had a scan of everybody's exams, but I graded everybody's exams. Because it also kind of introduces a way to give a little bit more leniency towards people who participate more in the class. Participation does matter. Okay, so here's the transformation. So if I need to do a 90 degrees counterclockwise. Okay, and I think this is... I think when we say about the origin, I think that is counterclockwise. I think these are counterclockwise. If you want to do clockwise, you just have to find the appropriate one. So for instance, if you went... from here, 90 degrees clockwise, that's the same thing as going 270 counterclockwise. Okay, just as a little like tip for how that works. Yeah, the TAs are just like slave labor, dude. There's a bunch of poor grad students, dude. They're just getting like slave labored. We don't have TAs in the UK. We definitely have TAs in the US. They're like it's a pyramid scheme for sure. It's how universities run. It's off of like cheaply paid TAs. Okay, so 90 degrees. So here's what you do. You swap the numbers. So X becomes Y, Y becomes X. But then you make the X coordinate, which is the previous Y coordinate, negative. So negative. So here, let me show you how this works. So for 90 degrees. If you had X here, that's then going to become the Y coordinate for the rotation. Here, this is like the transform. Ignore me. Okay, Jeff, you're good. Dun, 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 dun. And then this goes here, and then this is negative Y. Right, so whatever this is, then becomes the X coordinate, negative Y. So in this case, we had negative 3/4, comma, square root of 7 over 4. That's going to become negative square root of 7 over 4, comma, negative 3/4. So this coordinate got multiplied by -1 and put in the x coordinate spot, and then this got put into the y coordinate spot. So correct answer choice for that is... Which one is that? Answer choice B. Nice. Cool. Good question. Hello.
Well done. Well done.
All right. I'm trying to go quickly because I know we got 10 questions in the queue. Well, 9 now. But I still have an hour and 9 minutes left, so I think we can do it. Yeah, always put your work. I tell my students, whenever I give them exams, like even like midway, like towards the end of the exam when there's 10 minutes left, I say, please, please, please write something down, because I can't give you partial credit for nothing. No. Like if you write nothing down, you get 0 points. If you write something down that looks like it's related to the question, I can give you something. Oh, is this your question? Well, Capybara Lover is this. Yours is next, Kato. You have the what is it? The master's level chemistry question I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, dude, you have to write something. Dude, I write like really sad faces on the exams when I'm grading. I'm like, please write something down. I really want to give you points here. Okay, Jaden's bus of dude, this is not a very heavy bus. What? Dude, what are these fucking paper trucks? A 41 kilogram truck? Excuse me? Okay. All right, here we go. This is 67 kilograms and is traveling at 61 meters per second. Kato's just testing me. And then this collides with a 41 kilograms. So this is equal to 0. They stick together and then explode into 2 equal fragments? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So this is like, I would say like situation 1. Then situation 2 is when like they're stuck together. Right? They're moving at some velocity. And then there is like explosion.
Disqualified.
Yeah, there's like this big explosion. And then, oh, that's interesting. There's an extra energy too. And then there's 2 equal ones at 54. Dude, I'm scared for JEE. What do I do? You do practice questions and you learn the way of JEE, which is scary. Believe me, trust me. JEE questions scare me. But there are plenty of like YouTube videos of people working through them. So you just got to watch them and like do them. Don't just watch things. You also have to do things. Extra energy, that many joules moving along the same line. Okay. And this is situation E, and then we get like a plus E of 1 times 10 to the 3 joules. I guess this is fragment A, fragment B. So, conservation of momentum, at least, right? Momentum's conserved everywhere. So P total in this case is just equal to 67 times 61. P total in this case is equal to 67 plus 41. But then that's times some new V2, I would say, right? And then in this case, well, this is interesting. Because also you're adding energy. What happens when you add the energy? 6, 7. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not again, dude. It's happening. Leckle, interesting. There's a lot going on. If their masses are equal, shouldn't their velocity be equal? I don't think so. But how do I add the energy? Well, okay, components. I hope everything's just happening in one direction, though. Negative relation of the inertia and time. Oh man. Like how long does the Oh, okay, well, one thing I do know, okay, is that impulse, right? J, which is equal to impulse. Isn't that equal to F delta T, which is also equal to M delta V? So it's equal to like dp, right? dp dt? No, it's not dp dt. Well, maybe it is. Oh, okay. So the impulse. I think we're just gonna find the change of momentum. It's just equal to delta mv, essentially, right? So here, let's figure out what like the velocity is here. I think that might be useful. Maybe like whatever, kinetic energy is like conserved or something. All right, 67 times 61. What's a tip to approach my exam tomorrow covering the units of Rolle's theorem, mean value theorem, first derivative, second? Oh wow, that's a lot of things. Some tips. Kind of know what cases things are like. Rolle's theorem, right? I think is a special case of the mean value theorem. It's just where you're trying to figure out where the derivative is equal to 0 because they have the same y value. Okay, so this is 4087. So then I can say, oh well, 4087 must equal 108 times v2, so we get v2. So v2 is equal to 37.84. Okay. Now, yeah, adding the energy. I think kinetic energy is conserved in the case of an explosion, right? So let's figure out what the kinetic energy would be here. Kinetic energy is not conserved from here to here because this is an inelastic collision. But it is conserved, I think, from here to here. So 67 plus 41, and then this is going to be 37.84 squared. So let's do that. Squared divided by 2 times 67 plus 41. Okay, so I get big number, 7.73 times 10 to the 4. Yeah, okay. Okay, but then we add in 1 times 10 to the 3, okay? So here, right, so in situation 3, kinetic energy has to equal 7.73 times 10 to the 4 plus 1 times 10 to the 3. Right? So, that's 7.83 times 10 to the 4. And that has to equal to 1/2 times 54, and then we can say VA squared plus 1/2 54 times VB squared. Yes, Kempy. Yes, I will do yours next. 'Cause, yeah, you did redeem the me first thing. That's cool. I see that, Kempy. Yeah, I'll do yours next. Okay, right? So now I need a relationship for MA and MB, for VA and VB. Okay. And I think momentum is still conserved here. You have 54 VA. Boy, this shit is so tough. It's okay. It's not too bad. 54 VB. This still needs to equal the 4087. Right? Okay. Okay, so I can get what VA plus VB is, right? Equals that divided by 54. So that gets me 75.69.
Nice.
Okay. And then yeah, this kind of sucks. Well, okay, because then I know what VA squared plus VB squared is, right? So here, from this... Right, okay. I know that VA squared plus VB squared is equal to 7.83 times 10 to the 4th all over 27, right? Because I'm just divide by 2, divide by 2. What is that? This is a real why hello there fellow younger situation. Yeah. Or yeah, how do you do my the one with Steve Buscemi? I love that one, dude. Okay, so this is 290.16. Oh man. I mean, technically this is solvable because I have 2 equations and 2 unknowns, right? It's just like, how badly do I want to do it? Yeah, okay, fine. All right. So, from this, you can say that VA is equal to 75.69 minus VB. So then, 75.69 minus VB squared plus VB squared equals 2901.16. Yeah, that's pretty young, Kato. I'm 35. Oh man, this is such an ugly... It's actually not that bad, sorry. Okay, so 75.69 squared minus 2 times 75.69 VB. Oh, this actually is ugly. Oh, this is terrible. Plus VB squared plus VB squared equals oh wow. When's your birthday, Leckle? I'm April 5th. It'll be fun if we're the... Yo, what's up, Ethan? Crazy coincidence. I am born in 90. I'm born in 90, yeah. I'm a 90s boy. 90s kid.
I'll let you finish the question first.
Okay, cool. All right. So it's 2VB squared minus... what's that? I'm a good boy. Isn't that what they do with the memes with the police officers? Don't do that. August 31st. Okay, cool. And my sister's birthday's pretty close. Hers is August 30th, I think. I have 5 sisters, so I don't remember all their birthdays. There's a lot going on. Okay. Then it's... Sorry, it's... This... Minus 75.69. This is brutal, dude. Why would your teacher do this to you, dude? Why? Okay. Plus 2827.8 is equal to 0. Okay. This is a quadratic, which you could solve with the quadratic formula, but that's a huge pain in the ass. Yeah, we're both still 90s. Dude, when I tell kids that I'm older than Google, they lose their mind, dude. They're like, "What? You're older than Google? How can you be older than Google?" Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna put this in my calculator. I'm gonna show you how you solve a quadratic with the TI-84. Basically, do this. You put the formula in, and then you just find the zeros. Okay, then we're gonna trace. Older than Google is crazy. Angie says, help with graphing trig functions. Oh, the phase shift. Okay. Yeah, no, the phase shift sucks. Angie, please watch my video on this. I have one on this. This is one of my most watched videos on TikTok. It is... Let me see. I have it. Let me see where I put it. Oh, fuck. I know I did it somewhere. Easy way to graph sinusoidals. Go watch this video. It talks about the whole way to graph it without dealing with the phase shift. Dude, the phase shift sucks.
That's dope.
No. Yeah. So please go check out my video on this. It's very, very useful. It'll help you out. All right, let's go back to this. Dang, what's this value supposed to be? I probably got to extend my window out, don't I? Okay. Let's extend our window out to like 100. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Wait, there's 2 different velocities that work? Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's find a 0. My left bound, let's say, I don't know, let's say it's like 30. I think I want this first one. And let's say 40. Okay, so the first one I get is 33.56. Or what's the other one I could have got? Second calculate 0. What's another one? 42.12. Oh, but wait a minute. VA plus VB is equal to this. Wait, do these... Oh, these add up to 75. Oh, this is kind of cool. Sorry, this is or VB is equal to this. But remember, VA plus VB had to be equal to 75.69. So whatever value you put in for this, VA becomes the other one. So either VA is equal to 75.69 minus 33.56, which in that case is equal to 42 point... it's basically the same thing, right? 75.69 minus 33.56. Yeah, 42.13. Or VA is equal to 75.69 minus 42.12, which is equal to 33.56. Okay. So this is where yeah, the cars are the same. Well, when they bust into two pieces, they're the same. When they explode into two fragments. So here's the interesting thing. The velocities, you have to like kind of assume which one's which, I guess. Does it really matter? Is it because A and B are indistinguishable then? Right, you don't know like which one's A, which one's B. But they're both moving in that direction, right? Okay. So I think we assume B is moving faster than A. Right? Maybe? They're both the same because they become one system. Yes. Well, they're not the same velocity. That's the issue. Okay, so I think we got this. Okay, I think it's just, yeah, it's 33.56 and 42.13. Cool. So interestingly, they're both moving to the right. So find the impulse. So impulse is just equal to m delta v, right? So delta v went from 0. So it's just m delta v, which I think is just equal to find on fragment B. Okay. That's equal to the mass of fragment B, which is 54, times the change in the velocity of fragment B, which, so is the change in velocity 33 or is it 42? Which one is it? JC, ask ChatGPT. Oh, wait. But they... No. Sorry, we're not talking about 0, though. Oh. Yeah, we're talking about this. Oh, so originally... Oh, this is the cool thing. So originally, they were moving together at 37.84. And then they exploded. Aha. So that's why... Okay, this one kind of moves to the left because it's slower than what it was going when it exploded. Have you ever had any contagious diseases? Just say no. Just say no to that, JC. Yeah, very cool. Okay, so this is 42.13 minus the 37.84 it started with. Or actually, wait. Sorry, it's final minus initial. Which one is it, though? I don't think it's 40... No, I don't think it's 42 minus 33. I think it's 42.13 minus the 37.84. Because this was its V naught. This is its V final. Right? Because together, they're moving together, yeah? At 37 meters per second. And then they explode. One of them moves at 42, so that's like to the right compared to what the total movement of the system was, and one of them moves at 33, which is to the left of what the total system was. So they should be equal and opposite, actually, though. This is actually pretty cool. So, right? Or m delta v is equal to 54, and then this would be 33.56 minus 37.84. I think you'll find that the impulses are equal and opposite. I think so. 42.13 minus 37.84 Right, that's 4.29. So that's 54 times 4.29. And then this is 54 times 33.56 minus 37.84. Wait, let me just get what this number was. Sorry. Yeah, this is minus 4.29. Okay, very cool. Okay, so the impulse is 231.12 kilograms meters per second. Cool. That's the answer for part B. Nice. Cool. This is actually a really cool question. I really like this one, by the way. This is fun. Good question, Copy.
Well done! Well done!
Nice. Yeah, so, Copy, do you understand why it's minus 37 and not minus 33? Oh, you made the question? Oh, that's fun. Did you give me a question? Are you giving this to your students later? I could tell that someone made the question because the bus should not have a mass of 67 kilograms. That should be like 6,700 kilograms. Alright. Alright. Kempi.
It's about to go. How's it going?
What's up, Ethan? How'd your test go, bro?
Wait, what? Wait, I was talking about a test earlier? Wait, what?
Yeah, didn't you have a take-home test yesterday or something? How'd it go?
Oh, right, yeah, I took that thing last night. I think I already told you this, but like, there was one thing that I was unsure about, and when I chat GPT that question, it's
Okay.
like, it had the answer was like, I'm just saying, identifying or weak was the answer. So I just decided to put weak, but then I had that in another answer, which I know was correct. So it's like, I'm questioning if the teacher will make that correction.
Yeah, she probably will. Copy, that's really cool, actually, you're doing that. That's a fun question. I would say that is a cool question. It's kind of a mean question, but it's fun. Almost done, champ? Yeah, we're almost done, troll. Alright,
Yeah, so-
what's up, Ethan? What do you want to talk about? I gotta work on this question, but let me know. What's up?
Yeah, examinations are coming up, and my grades are in a pretty solid position right now.
Good.
My lowest one is 87 so far.
Okay, that's pretty good.
My highest is 99 in mathematics.
Nice. Doing well in math, that's great.
Yep, thank you.
Alright. On what intervals does the particle move to the left? Yes, 67 mass. Technically correct. Actually, since mass is quantified by work, yes. Me when I remember my lies. Okay, so it moves to the left when v prime of t is... Sorry, when v of t, not v prime of t. Sorry, when v of t is less than 0, Kempi, right? When the velocity is negative. So that's going to be from... time is equal, like, from 0 to 2. Union 6 to 9.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. Right? Or like made of gold. Oh, speeding up. Speeding up is when... This is interesting. Speeding up is actually kind of a tricky thing. Because... Alright. If you have, let's say, velocity here. Let's say, like, v naught is equal to, like, 3 meters per second. And then v final is equal to 5 meters per second. This is speeding up. Right? Because you're going from slow to fast. But more importantly, you're going to the right. If this is happening, so if you're going from, let's say, like, v naught is equal to negative 3 meters per second, and then v naught is equal to negative 5 meters per second, this is also speeding up. Because you're moving faster to the left. So there's kind of an interesting thing here you have to work out, which is that if here v prime of t is positive, here v prime of t is negative. Okay? What's up, cool dog? Yeah, we're going over. This is a physics question. So speeding up. So that occurs when v prime of t is positive and v of t is positive, or when v prime of t is negative and v of t is negative. Eigenvalue to Leckel, dude. Okay, does that make sense, Kempy? Hopefully it does. Okay, so speeding up, I need positive derivative and positive value, right? Okay, so positive derivative and positive value, that happens here, right? So I can say, and here, yeah, over which time intervals? So we could say t is equal to 2 to 3. And then also when it has a negative derivative and it's negative. So negative derivative and negative, that only occurs here from 6 to 8. Okay. So decreasing, speeding down is kind of the opposite. What's your favorite physics? I like E&M. Big fan of E&M. So this is when v prime of t is negative and v of t is positive. Also when v prime of t is positive and v of t is negative. Okay. So it's like when they're the opposites. So that's here. So that's from 0 to 2. Also 4 to 6. Also 8 to 9. Why is E equals MC squared so popular? Oh, it has to do with rest energy. Nice. Well, thanks for the subscription, Sway. That's dope, dude.
That's dope.
We're up to 31, 32 subs. That's super sick. Thank you, dude. Okay. Does that make sense to you, Kempy? Yeah? That's a cool question. This is something I always like kind of talk about in my physics class. I love what you've done and you've earned a new sub. Thank you, Sway. All right, cool. Good question here.
Well done! Well done!
Okay, Kato, I'm going to do yours next. Bum, 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 bum. All right, next question comes from Kato. What do we got for you, Kato? Oh, Jesus.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, Kato, dude. What did you do to me here, Kato? Kato said he was falling asleep, going to bed while I was, like, streaming here. You generally might be the smartest guy I've ever met. Well, I don't think I can do this question. I'm not that smart. This is like really tricky. This is like graduate level chemistry. I'll give you a follow, Sway, by the way. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Describe the mechanism. Okay, this is always fun. Mechanisms. Yeah. By which the butyl phosphate boron, what's that, like hexafluoride? What's up, Shaq?
Yo, what's good? My mic probably horrendous right now.
Your mic is horrendous, dude. What fucking dog water microphone are you using right now?
It's on a beater Android that I found.
Oh Jesus, no! Oh no!
What is this? Oh no, this shit look too hard for me.
This is Kato's question, yeah. So this is fun. The Kato was doing this as kind of like I think like a fun little test, but this is a graduate level chemistry question. Frustrated lone pair, yeah. Is that because it's Singles Day?
I got a crazy thing to tell you.
All right. Is it
Don't
safe
do
for
that,
Twitch? Is it safe for Twitch? Because
Yeah,
I'm on.
it's safe for Twitch.
Alright,
Maybe not
alright.
for you, but for Twitch.
Okay.
So look.
What is it? What's up?
I am in college, right? You know this.
You're in college.
But
Great. We love that.
I just withdrew from my math class.
Oh, why'd you have to withdraw? Oh no. It's okay. It happens.
She made after school a requirement, and I have work, so it's like I can't do it. So it was a great, and I told her I couldn't, and she was like, "Oh, but the college also pays you too." And I'm like,
That's kind of whack.
does that even mean, bro?
She's requiring you to go to things after class as well.
"Yeah, it's like after school learning something. Like it's a requirement from her."
Are they? Wait. How can they require that? Like what? No, you should just be able to. You have to go to class. That's it. Not like other shit, dude. What?
No. She made it a requirement. It's called like ALC tutoring, but it's a requirement. Not for her
Yeah.
class, not for,
Oh, I see. Some of them do want you to go to tutoring, though. Yeah. No, I get it. Can you just tell me you're coming to my tutoring? Just tell me you're coming here, dude.
I'll go to yours. You know why? Because you pay me for real.
For real.
So, I'd rather take that any day, bro. One bond coin is worth more than $1.
There you go.
Low-key,
Perfect.
sometimes.
Nice.
It's like equal to a crypto coin.
Boom. What's up, Justin? Were you guys playing Fortnite earlier?
No.
I haven't been playing Fortnite much lately.
Oh, dude, I just got a public safety message. Oh, this is a test of whatever. Okay, I'm getting like on my phone.
Tragic.
Savage. Nice. We need to play some. We're gonna play games this weekend. I'm not traveling for job interviews or anything, so we'll play games on I think Sunday.
Bro, you should play Battlefield.
We should play Battlefield.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to play some Red Sack,
if
dude.
not, get some Fortnite in. Actually,
We'll definitely
I gotta
get
set up
some
that
March
new
Fortnite.
PC tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, he got a new PC. I'm so excited about that.
oh yeah, Shag, bro, me and him were talking about it.
Nice. PCs are dope.
Oh, is that Justin? What's good, bro?
Yo, what's good, Shag?
Was good.
Let me get that out now so I could, do my thing.
All right, yeah, do
Get
your
ready.
stuff. I gotta do some questions here, but yeah, Justin, let's play some Red
Alright.
Sack, dude. I haven't played in forever. I really want to. Maybe not tonight.
Yeah,
Maybe
I want
what about Friday? Are you free Friday?
if I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Hit me up. Let's do it.
My man.
Got that.
Bet.
Adios.
Adios, dude. All right. I don't know how to do this question. I love you, Kato. This is fun. You know what I'm gonna do for this? I'm gonna mark this as like an unsolved question in our and I want to see if our AI can do it. So I'm gonna mark this as done. And then Salma, you're next. Oh, JC says he can do it. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna actually edit the tags on that. I'm gonna say unsolved. I'm gonna say chemistry, and I'll tag you in it, JC. Chemistry gods. The chemistry gods have been summoned. Cool. Little something for maybe JC to do during one of his streams or free time or something. All right, what do we got, Mosama? Sketch the Fourier spectra. Ooh, what are we doing here? Curse of the Dead Gods. That sounds fun. I was looking up Singles Day. Ooh, interesting. Sketch the exponential Fourier spectra. So this is, I can tell this is engineering because engineering uses J instead of I.
Surprise, motherfucker.
The inverse Laplace has my partial fraction decomposition as 6-7 RREF. Oh no, dude. No. Yeah, this has to be engineering, right? Because of the J's. Yeah. So in Mathland, if I wanted to like say A plus BI, they say like A plus, I think they say JB. Yeah, you guys put this like first. It's super weird. Oh, Python also hasn't built in as J? Interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay, so do I need to like match? I think I need to match some things, right? I think I match them by like pairs here, right? Because it's like sine and cosine, right? So, yes. Let's I don't need to match them? I feel like I want to, though. Because look, if I have J2, and then it's e to the IT minus e to the, or e to the negative IT minus e to the IT. I feel like that's like sine or something, isn't that? If I divide by 2i. They have spins on them, so the amplitudes don't match. Oh. But wait, spins. Sorry, what? Yeah, this is negative sign then, right, Fluffy, right? Yeah, see, I'm trying to... So I know this is an engineering question. I'm trying to understand it from a math, like, / physics perspective. It's just 1 spin. Wow, I have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about. Okay. When it's divided by 2i. I agree. Alright, today is only Tuesday. Yeah, we had a Sunday stream. Wish you luck. I am wishing you luck. Because I don't know if I could do this. Yeah, we had a stream on Sunday. That's why it feels like it's more. So interesting, when they say when they say graph it as a function of t, sorry, does that mean I do it this way? I feel like this is like j, and then this is like the real part. So like 2, how does this work then? Yeah, time domain, not frequency, right? Yeah, okay. So this is the... Yes. Okay, I get that. Okay. So I feel like this is like the frequency, like k. This is like k is equal to -3 in this case. And then I just have to sketch what 2 plus 2i is. So that's like, right? 2 this way, 2 this way. So it's like this. So is this like the first one? Which we know that's an angle of then 45 degrees or pi over 4, right? Location of the index of the amplitude. K is a projector. You guys are speaking a different language to me. Oh, this is fun. I love when I get things that I have no fucking clue how to answer. Or like, I have kind of a clue. Because I understand how to graph things in the complex plane. But then, yeah, I don't. Let me see. I'm just curious how this even gets graphed. Sorry, I just want to see how it's graphed. Yeah, let's see if we see something like similar. Chegg has something on it. Great. I don't pay for Chegg anymore. I don't want the AI. I want to see the graphs. I want to see the graphs. I want to see what these graphs look like. It's just points, and otherwise it's 0. Okay. Okay. In the effort of time, because I don't really know how to do this one, I'm gonna put this into my Discord, and if someone wants to answer this, or like is an engineering person that wants to do it, more than welcome to do it. Lekel, you're in my Discord, right, Lekel? Yeah, no, it's cool though. Michael, I like that you showed me this, because I always love seeing like new stuff that I've never heard of. So this is really cool. You have the answer? Okay, cool. If you want to post the answer, Michael, that might be pretty cool. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mark this as done. But then it'll be right here. And then, here, I'll put this as like unsolved. So if you want to post the screenshot of what the solution is, I'd love to look at it. Yes, you are an assistant educator. Well, I've made you like a full educator now. Because you're a physics god, Leckle. Hey, I've been watching this for the past 20 minutes. I just want to say you rock and I subbed. I might send it a continuum mechanics problem later this week. Love what you're doing. Thank you, Captain Commander General Gooner. You guys have some fun usernames. But yeah, please do. Again, I mainly do high school up to like early college questions, but I have a lot of other awesome friends and people in my community. Like Leckle has a PhD in quantum mechanics, so they might be able to answer some of the crazier stuff that I don't know how to do. Okay, cool. Yeah, love it. I definitely know circuits. All right, let's see what the next question is coming on up. Quadratics. Yes, love this. Someone's asking me something that's... Any tips for registering for classes in your college? So, I mean, a lot of times there's a time thing on it. You got to make sure to do it as quick as possible. I would also say if you don't immediately get into your class during like whatever the registration period is, do not worry. Kind of like show up to the class anyways and get on like some sort of wait list because people are always swapping classes the first week. Yeah. Do you want some potatoes? I love potatoes. I fucking love potatoes. Yeah, potatoes are great. Find the horizontal distance in meters across this natural arch by solving the equation that... Well, this is actually a pretty easy quadratic to solve, right? No? This actually isn't too bad. Minus 0.04x squared plus 3.28x is equal to 0. You can just factor an x out, right? And so then this is 0.04x plus 3.28. Or negative, sorry. Right? Equal to 0. So this is cool. So this ends up looking like, I want to say it probably looks something like this. And so, well, actually, sorry, it looks something like this. That's what I mean to say. So you're finding this. This is like x equals 0. And then you need to figure out this point, x equals like whatever. So the non-trivial solution is, yeah, good luck. Good luck studying for your quiz, Michael Salma. Yeah, don't worry about it. You post it whenever. You have no clue what the quadratic formula is? Leckle dog, what? Oh dear. There is a thing where like when you get more advanced, you start forgetting all the basic stuff. Yeah. So here, x equals 0, or this whole thing equals 0, or 0.04x plus 3.28 is equal to 0. Negative, right? So that means x is equal to 3.28 divided by 0.04. Let's see what that is. 3.28 divided by 0.04. What do we get? What do we get there from? 82. Nice. That's actually kind of a fun number. Multiply through by 4a, complete the square. Completing the square, we didn't even need to complete the square here, though. Oh, you're talking about, how to use it. How to use it. Yeah. 82. Nice. Okay. So the horizontal distance in meters is 82 meters. So x equals 0 to x equals 82. You can say the 82 meters is the total length. Nice. Cool. Good question. I like this one. This is quadratics. Not bad at all. Alright, mark that one as done. Oh, it's how you prove the quadratic formula? Well, that's cool, Flofi. Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. If I have time, I would love to like do that. That is actually probably a pretty fun proof. I know what you're talking about. All right, next question is from Autumn. Set up the triple integrals. Ooh, okay. I do like these, Autumn. These are fun. Set up triple integrals for the volume of the region bounded by the hemisphere and the cone. Set them up in all three coordinate systems. Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm going to do it in one of them. I'm not going to do it in all three. That would take forever. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just going to do spherical. Thank you, Autumn. Love it. Yeah, I am going to do spherical. The other ones, like, kind of suck, dude. What? Really? I don't want to do all the other ones. Okay. So, it's the hemisphere, right? Z is equal to 8. So, this is the same thing as, like, Z is equal to the square root of 8 minus R squared. Right? So, when Z equals 0, that's R squared is equal to 8. So, this is 2 square root of 2. Right? We see this is 2 square root of 2. Okay. And the cone, Z is equal to the square root of X squared plus Y squared. Okay, wait, how does that work? When Z is equals 0, X and Y equals 0. Oh, so it's like this. Okay. Like that. Right? And then this is rotated completely around. Alright, so let's do the coordinate things. So it's this, and then it's always dv. But then in spherical, dv is equal to r sine theta dr d theta d phi. Is that what it is? Yeah. R squared sine theta. Yeah. Oh, it's R squared sine theta. And okay, I might be doing it the wrong, because it depends whether you're doing physics or math. They fuck up the thetas and phis all the time. It's R squared. R squared. Okay. So, I always like to do kind of the work outside in. So, I know I'm going to go all the way from Z is equal to 0 to eventually up to okay, interesting. I want the regions bound by the hemisphere and that. So are they talking about this area? Is this the area they want? Like if I were to rotate it around, I think it's this area. Because let's see, when, you think the top cone. Oh, I think you're right, Autumn. Autumn, I think what you're saying. Yeah, because you're saying that this is going to like, so you want like this area, I think. Yeah? Let me like try to make like a circle. Kind of like that. Right? I think I'm trying to draw it. Right, and so it's like... Oh! So you need the volume of the cone plus the volume of, like, the top. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so let me think... I always like to, like, think about this in, like, looking at this in terms of the plane. Like a cross-section, right? So if this is Y, and then this is Z, then what you have is you have... Sorry if I can like draw this correctly. Right, you have like that. And then you also have this. Okay, very cool. Okay. So I think here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna integrate. I know my d phi is just gonna be 0 to 2 pi. So let's just do that. That's just an easy one to do. Right? You have 0 to 2 pi, and that's gonna be d phi because everything is symmetric about the z-axis at least. Like I'm always just gonna like spin around. Okay. So then the issue is that like as I'm spinning around. Yeah, this is really cool. This is like my top. Lekko, what are you saying, dude? What? Are you just saying a bunch of quantum mechanic things in my chat? Yeah, this is my top Z. This is my bottom Z, right? Okay, so let's see where R goes from, right? R is going to go from... Oh, it's almost like there's two functions, though. I think you have to split this. I think you have to split this into two integrals, right? Because you have to do this part, and then you have to do this part. Right? Because as I traverse out in R... No, actually, no, sorry. As I traverse out in R, it's always this minus this. Yeah, that's how I always like to think about like what's happening. So if I integrate dr, right, that means we're gonna go from like 0 here to wherever this is. Okay, cool. So this is gonna go from from an initial R of 0 to a final R of this. It makes me happy to see someone using this. Yes, thank you, C-Tech. Yeah. Okay, so I need to find the intersection of these 2 points. That's what I need to do. Okay. So, square root of 8 minus x squared minus y squared, which is the same thing as the square root of 8 minus r squared, right? Needs to equal square root of r squared. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, C-Tech, for the donation. That's dope, dude. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks, man. So 8 minus r squared is equal to r squared. So r squared is equal... So, okay, here we go. So 8 is equal to 2r squared. So r squared is equal to 4. So r is equal to 2. Okay, very cool. So that tells me... Do you understand that? Sorry. Who's asking this question? Autumn. Do you understand that this happens at r equals 2? Where these two intersect? Because I just set the z function from the red one. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, cool. So that tells me my r, so my dr here, I'm going to integrate from 0 to 2. So now I need to think about... oh, shit. I was doing this in cylindrical. Oh, no. Sorry. Can we do this in cylindrical, actually? Sorry. I don't want to do this in spherical, actually. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Let's do it in cylindrical. Sorry, cylindrical is easier for cones. Let me think. Thank you. Yeah, I did do it in the wrong coordinates. It's r d theta dr dz. This is what I wanted. Yes. I should have known because I was dealing with z. I'm like, what? What am I dealing with z? Okay, so here. Yeah, let's do this in cylindrical. This is nicer and cylindrical. Thank you, Sign-In. I appreciate you like my video. Which video do you like? What's your favorite? So this in cylindrical is r dr d theta dz. Okay. So we already got d theta, we already got dr, so now for dz, this is the really cool thing about dz, right? So z is going to go from my bottom function for the cone, so that's square root of x squared plus y squared, which is the square root of r squared, so that's just r, right? This is effectively z is equal to r to z is equal to the square root of 8 minus r squared. So this is going to go from R, because that's the bottom part of the cone, to the top part of the hemisphere, which is the square root of 8 minus R squared. Oh, fucking cool. And then that's times R. There you go. That should be it. Does that make sense, Autumn? Yeah? That's a very cool question. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, nice. I love these triple integral ones.
Well done! Well done!
Autumn. Yeah. So, Luke, if you're always doing something that is, like, symmetric, you know, like it's, like, cylindrically symmetric, or, I don't know, circularly symmetric, right? This cone doesn't change as you go around in an angle. That's, like, the easiest bound to do. You always want to do the easiest bounds first, and then these are the tricky ones. The ones where you have to put weird things in the bounds in the top and the bottom. D theta is almost 0 to 2 pi. You're almost always doing something that is, like, symmetric around the z-axis. Or spherically symmetric around, you know, d phi or whatever. But then once I had that, once I know the angle thing is correct, that's when I drew this as, like, a cross-section. I wanted to be like, okay, what does my shape look like? Okay, but it's a cone, and then it's got this, like, this bowl on top of it. Well, so then pick one variable that you're going to go from. I'm like, okay, well, I know R is going to go from being at 0 all the way out to being wherever it is here. And the maximum it goes out to was at R is equal to 2. So I can immediately set this to just 0 to 2. So as we go around, right, I'm going to, like, try to go out from 0 to 2. But then as I integrate out in dr, I need to take these slices. And these slices are in the z direction, which is dz. And so that's the z of the top minus the z of the bottom. And what we know is that the z of the top is related to r by square root of 8 minus r squared. And the z of the bottom is always just equal to r. Oh, that is such a cool question, Autumn. Thank you for asking that one. Very cool. I used to struggle so hard on these. Oh, I gotta, one sec. I gotta log us back in. Okay, nice. Good question from Autumn. Alright, I got 7 minutes left. 7 minutes. Oh, it looks like JC was already working on this chem one too. Autumn, if you want the solution to this, by the way, also, it's going to be in our Discord. So I posted the solution and all the write-up here if you want to take a look at it. If you guys ever want to join our Discord to, you know, get help and discuss questions, it's this link down here. Just join our Discord. The same place you went to submit your screenshot. You can go check it out there. Looks like JC has already done some work on this question from Kato. Wow, look at this. Yes, this is very cool. So Kato submitted, like, a pretty advanced chemistry question that I didn't know how to do, but Joseph is the CEO of chemistry in our department, and so he went ahead and did a cool little write-up. That's super dope. Thank you, Joseph. Nice. So yeah, I tell people, like, even if I can't solve it, I guarantee you I know someone who can. So very nice. Shout out to. I'll give another shout out to JC, dude. You're great, dude. Thank you. Make sure go follow him. He's new on Twitch. I'm trying to get his numbers up. Okay. I got 7 minutes. What can I do? Ooh. I like this. This is calc. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yeah. Well, anything quantum mechanics. I'm gonna ping the physics gods, and then you're a physics god, Lekel, so you'll get pinged. Okay, if u is equal to e to the x plus 3, then du is equal to e to the x dx. So let's do some substitution. Look at this. E to the x dx. This is the same thing as du. So then I need to do a couple more things. So u is equal to e to the x plus 3. So that means e to the x is equal to u minus 3. E to the 2x, which is equal to e to the x squared. That's equal to u minus 3 squared. Okay. And I think we're good. So let's do this integral. So this is the integral. So I already have e to the x dx. That is now going to become du. Now, e to the 2x, that's u minus 3 squared. Plus 6 e to the x, so that's plus 6 u minus 3 plus 13. Fascinating. Dx. I get the feeling this is going to turn into a partial fractions mess. Okay, I'm going to let b... let b equal to u minus 3. We're doing a lot of substitutions here. So then this is b squared plus 6b plus 13. Okay. This factors. Or wait, it doesn't factor. Shit. Oh, that's actually not great. Right? Yeah, damn it. Nothing multiplies to 13 but adds up to 6.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess that doesn't work. Damn it. Alright, maybe this does something nice. I think there's probably some method to the madness here. Alright, this is du, so this is going to be u squared minus 6u plus 9 plus 6u minus 18 plus 13. So it's integral du over u squared. Oh, minus 6u plus 6u. Oh, u squared plus 9 minus 18 is minus 9 plus 13 is 4. Oh. This is arctangent, I think. Right? Is it not? Well, what is it? Yeah, is this something nice? Is it not something nice? Okay, well, oh, is there not something nice for it? I hope there's something nice for it. Or is that the square root of 1 plus x squared? No, wait, what? Wait. Integral of arctangent, what is it? Arctan. This is what I wanted. Yes, there we go. Yeah, integral of 1 over 1 plus x squared is equal to arctan of x. I don't think we need partial fractions. Right? I don't think we need it. I think I can just do this. So I can just say this is the same thing as 1/4, right? And then this is now going to be, or here, let me be methodical about this. 1/4, and then this is going to be plus 1, but then this is going to be u over 2 squared, right? This integral is equal to 1/4 arctangent. That's a Hamiltonian. I don't think it's a Hamiltonian. U over 2, right? And I think I have to put another 2 in there, though. Right? Because I'm saying, like, okay, let u over 2 equal b. So then, du is equal to 2db. Okay. So, yeah, I have to put another 1/2 in there, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is 1/8. Sorry, this is 1/8 arctangent of u over 2. Arctangent of u over 2, but then u is equal to e to the x plus 3. Okay, so this is equal to 1/8 arctangent of e to the x plus 3 all over 2. There you go. I think you're done. Nice. Cool. Good question. Whose was this? Eton. Thanks, Eton. That was a fun question. I think I did it right. Someone double check me on that. You guys are all awesome. You're awesome too, Fembox. Okay, cool. That's it. We're out of time, so let's close off the stream. Alright, thank you again, everyone, for coming to Actual Education Office Hours. Really appreciate all the fun questions we had today. We had a lot of new people who met us from the algorithm, so I think that's super dope. Again, if you're just joining us today, we have a website, www.actualofficehours.com. Thank you, Riley. Yeah, it's some physics, some math, and like black magic. There's a lot going on. Make sure to go to this website. You can join our Discord so you can like continue the discussion or see other questions. Every question we do today, and the ones, even the ones I don't get to, will get posted in this Discord. So you can go there to see the answers and the solutions that we work through. Also, make sure to check out the streaming schedule, because I'm not the only person that does this. We have a whole other team of partners and friends who also stream math and science content. Zach will be doing a similar math tutoring stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. So go on by, check him out, say hi to him. And then Penn Center is doing Riemann surfaces. So again, if you want to learn like just cool, fun math, science shit, like we do it almost every day of the week. And you can find those all. Make sure to, again, watch us, follow us on Twitch, because Twitch is like the best platform for keeping communities together. And then JC will probably stream on Wednesday as well. Nice. Yes. The origins of my name, we can go through this sometime. Yes, Fembox says, I saw Joseph stream this morning. You should all go follow him. Yes. Yes, go follow JC. JC's great. Joseph's awesome. All right. That being said, our next stream will be tomorrow. That's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come on by, get help, learn some stuff. Awesome to meet all you new guys from the algorithm. Right now, we're going to go raid another friend who's doing any sort of like math or science. We have so many friends. I met so many people at TwitchCon, which I love. Let me see. Who do I want to raid? Who's doing like science? I tend to like be a little bit more partial towards science people. Okay, here, let's science is always doing science. Yes, nice. Okay, great. All right, we're gonna start a raid. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow. Peace.
Especially with populations, though, they've been declining. So in college, right? Welcome the heck on in.